Assalamu alaikum. You're watching another edition of At Home with George. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Welcome to the show. एक और edition of At Home with George. Hope you are doing well. आज हमारा topic ईद के बारे में, क्योंकि इस ईद is going to be बहुत different from normal Eid. So we're going to be still in lockdown, still in self-isolation. And so today I want to ask you, what can we do to make this Eid special for ourselves as well as others? What can we do to make this Eid special for ourselves and others? I'd love to know what you plan to do, how you're going to make it special, because it is going to be different. And also, you know, I know everyone has relatives, elderly relatives that perhaps live, you know, as a couple or on their own. What can we do to reach out to them to make sure that they feel a part of the Eid celebrations? And how can we go about doing that? I'd like to know your comments. Please write to me on YouTube or Facebook, or you can join the conversation. I'll send the link out in the YouTube, Facebook now, and here it is. Please let me know, what can we do to make this Eid special for ourselves as well as others? Syndicate Ali Salam from Quetta, Balochistan. Assalamu alaikum. Dress up, Samir. But are you going to dress up? That's a good question, Samir. Are you going to dress up? Really? Are you going to dress up this Eid? I'm not sure whether is it the right time to be dressing up for Eid? Perhaps we could save the money that we would spend on Eid clothes and give it to more deserving people, because there are a lot of people really on the front line at the moment that need that money. Certainly daily workers are really struggling. So let me know, what are you going to do this Eid and how can we make it special? Obviously, you know, we all have elderly relatives that we visit on Eid, and this year they might be confined to their homes. So what can we do to make sure that they feel, you know, that they are part of the Eid celebrations? And some of them might be difficult, you know, they might struggle with technology and not be necessarily able to get onto a Zoom meeting or a Zoom call. So how can we make them feel that they are part of Eid celebrations? Let me know, a B in the comment section. As I say, I'll put the ticker on for our StreamYard. This is the thing. You can WhatsApp me, or you can join the show. Let me know. I've put it also on the comment section. Let me know. Hello, George. Hello, Nisho. What's on your background? My background is like the G for the Daisy George logo. That's what's on my background. Decorate the house. Dress up at home. You can wear old fancy clothes too, and take pictures. Do random acts of kindness while social distancing. Isa. I like that. I like the idea of dressing up and wearing old fancy clothes. That's nice. You know, you get all the old clothes out. You know, the old saris and things like that. I think मेरे ख्याल में सारी सबसे खूबसूरत like subcontinent clothes. I think all women look absolutely stunning and elegant in saris. Yeah, I like the dress up at home. But how can we also include our old relatives? Now, you say do random acts of kindness while social distancing. Kya cheez? Give me examples. I don't know what you're talking about, Isa. But I like the idea. Let me know what you're wanting to do. What random acts of kindness can we do while social distancing? Okay. Syndicate Ali is saying, dress up and pretend it's a normal Eid. I know it sounds kind of sarcastic, but trust me, it was. Yeah, I guess you kind of sort of like, you know, fake it till you make it. Dress up and get all your nice clothes on. But my question here, Sawal, is that it's not going to feel like a normal Eid, because Eid is about बहुत लोग हमारा घर में है, बहुत लोग, we all meet up at people's houses, we all go and have those big family get-togethers and the gatherings and the khana and the pina and the, you know, chats and everything. What are we going to be doing now? Because it's, I mean, for example, I live with my wife and 2 children. It's not going to be the same as going to a house full of 30 adults and screaming children and everyone running around. It's going to be very different. How can we recreate that? And most importantly, I think for me, what my real concern is the, you know, elderly relatives. I've got an aunt, well, Kieran's aunt, who lives on her own, and we've got an elderly Mamu and his wife who lives on their own. And what are they going to do? How can we, because normally they would come and we would all meet up and together. So how can we include those people in Eid celebrations? Let me know. Oh, I love this. Samir's Ahmed is suggesting send us letters of love and sympathy. Yes, Samir, that's a great idea, actually. That's a lovely suggestion. That's a lovely suggestion. Sending letters. I like that. That's a really good idea. Pakistanis will finally feel how it feels for some of us during Eid. Badshah, yeah, it's not the same Eid in Canada, I suspect, than it is in Pakistan. Yeah, because it's presumably a normal working day in Pakistan, in Canada, whereas here it's a holiday. Whereas, and you don't have the big family gatherings. How can we join you on WhatsApp? Nisho, I'm on WhatsApp, but I'll have to share you my phone number. And I don't know if I want to share my phone number on this public forum. But Nisha, why do you want to connect with me on WhatsApp? But perhaps, okay, well, let me see if I can send it to you, okay? Midhat Sayada. Am I pronouncing that right? This Eid is going to be at home, I guess. Maybe we send food and gifts to friends and say Eid Mubarak on Zoom. Yeah, obviously Eid Mubarak on Zoom, and we can send food and gifts to perhaps those who are not so technically capable. That's a nice thought. Bad shot. It is. Sorry, where are we going? Badshah, even with recent Desi population increase here in Canada, Eid still has a very timid feeling for most of us. Yeah, I guess. And that's a shame. It should be celebratory and, you know, the end of Ramzan and the end of the fasting month and the month of reflection. Susral Jana Hoga this Eid. Haha, Zaruri. Okay. Okay. It's been 20 years since I celebrated Eid the cultural way. Oh, Ajao, come back. Agle Sal, come back for Eid. How about that? Come to Pakistan for Eid next year. Why don't you tell us what you think we could do? Well, I think one thing we can do to make, this is first of all, is to try and, one thing is to try and do something so that the elderly feel that they can participate. So if you can call up your elderly relatives and guide them on how to get onto like a WhatsApp video or Zoom call or Skype, and you know, they might have to download these things. They might have to, I mean, Zoom is very easy because it's literally a link that they just click on. But even a WhatsApp call is even easier, a WhatsApp video. So perhaps you, before Eid se Pele, you call them up and you, on the phone, and then you show them and you tell them how to download it. And if they have, you know, a younger person in the house that's helping them, perhaps they can help them as well. So that's what I would do first, and then get them in on the calls and do rather than going over to their house after Eid Namaz, is go on Zoom or WhatsApp call and speak to them after Eid Namaz. So make sure you contact them on Eid day. And if worse comes to first, just call them up on Eid day. And the other thing you can do, or the one thing that we've been doing, Mira family, and we do it every Saturday at the moment. This is my UK family, my Gora family. We're doing a family quiz every Saturday, and it's a general knowledge quiz, like a pub quiz, you know. So one round will be on general knowledge, one round will be on sport, one round will be on TV and film, one round will be on science and technology. You know, you get the picture. And we do it on Zoom, and we each come up with a set of questions, and everyone has a round where they give out the questions and everyone answers them. And that's a lot of fun. And so you can have like silly games, those games that you do at Christmas and at Eid, you can still do that over Zoom. And I think that's really important, to still try and recreate the festivities of the period. Because if it's more important now than ever that we have something to look forward to and something to celebrate. And we should be celebrating the end of, because this is going to be a very challenging Ramzan, Hameli for us. And I think we should celebrate the ending of Ramzan, and we should have something to look forward to and celebrate. The other thing is, like with kids, if you're giving Eid, you can't obviously give Eid if you're not seeing the kids, but you can perhaps go online and give a Amazon voucher if you're in the West, or get something off Duraz if you're in Pakistan and have it sent to the kids in their home in Pakistan. So there are ways of still giving Eid to those in the West. And if anyone wants to give me Eid, no, I'm just joking. So those are my suggestions. What do you think? Let me know. Isa, says, donate to Relief Foundations, go on a walk and say hi to others. Call elders and text often throughout the day. Yeah, I think that's nice. Perhaps donate to Relief Foundation. I don't think I'm bothering with Eid clothes this year. I'll probably save that money and give that money to some Relief Foundation, because there's no point getting new clothes because you're not seeing anyone. But that's not to stop saying I will dress up. I'll dress up in nice clothes, but there will be Purana nice clothes rather than Nair clothes. Call elders, also reassure them that everything will be okay. Yeah, I think that's lovely, Isa. That's really nice. Hello, George. Morning, mate. Hello, Aftab Shah, Mera Dost from UK. We should do extra efforts to celebrate this year. We should go visit our elderly, but keep distance like here in States. People are visiting their elderly in nursing homes through windows, talking over the phone, FaceTime and Skype, picture videos. Yeah, that's all really good. That's really good. But I think what we need to do is make sure that our elderly are up to date or up to speed with the technology, and that before Eid, that they are given like a lesson or a tutorial in how to be on Skype or how to be on WhatsApp and so on and so forth. Lots of questions coming in. Oms is saying, it's life, George, no matter how sad you are, but still you have to live a worthy life. We shouldn't lose hope and must celebrate this Eid by wearing nice attire. Must also donate as much as possible. Yeah, I agree, Oms, but I think what this lockdown has shown is that we don't need to have fancy clothes every Eid. We can wear our old Eid clothes, or as someone else was suggesting, go into and find the old fancy clothes and then perhaps use that money instead to donate as much as possible. But Ons, thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Faith though, but I still hope for things to get normal before Eid. Sending love to you and your family, Isha. Thank you, Isha. Thanks. I don't think we're gonna be ending lockdown before Eid, or if not after Eid. George, Pakistan, I still remember. Thanks, Rabia. Good. I'm glad you do. I messaged you on Messenger. Please check. Okay, I will check. Thank you. Rabia Razi, I love your coordination with Shibe Akaram. Thank you. I do not quite follow that. I think we all should stay at home and send Eid gifts to loved ones and have a party online. Yes, Mohammed Nakash Kondo. Am I pronouncing that correct? Nakash Kondo. But how? What kind of party games can we do online? We know, as I said, I was talking about a quiz. there any other things that we can do online with our friends and our family? Because it's fun. You know, we used to do. I mean, I don't see why we can't do charades online. You know, charades, film, book, play, and you have to. Does anyone know charades? I hope people know charades. Anyway, if you can do that online, that would be quite fun. Hi, George. Hi, Amana. Hi, Sidra Khan, smiley face, thank you. I have uncles that live alone and actually have nobody. So what are you, Syndicate Ali, what are you going to do to make those uncles feel special? Make them uncles feel appreciated. Perhaps you can drop off, you know, some food at their house and obviously just ring the doorbell and then leave. You know, some sheer korma. Ooh, sheer korma on Eid morning. So, namaz ke baad. That's my favorite. Garam puris and sheer korma. Sorry, it's too early in the day to be talking about food during Ramzan. Sorry, guys, but I just had an image of garam sheer korma and garam puris. Oh, yum, 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 yum. But yeah, that's a really good idea. But perhaps drop food off at Syndicate Ali. What else could you do to them, for them? Rabia Razi. Why is no one joining me, by the way? I'm going to send the link out again. I'd love to chat with people as well. I'm following you since a long time, so long, and recently saw your program with Shanira Akram. A big fan of Wasim Akram. He was my first crush in my college life. Ah, Rabia. Acha. Right, good. Aftab Shah, hi George, how do you celebrate your Eid normally with Kiran? And what do you like most about Eid being a Desi English pal? Obviously, so Eid normally is Subah, my son and I go like to the 7:30, if we're lucky, the 7:30 prayers, maybe 8 if we're not so early. So we do that, and then when we come back, and we're obviously dressed in nice near kapre, and then when we come back, we have sheer korma and garam puris, and then after that, just sort of chill a bit, and then go and see relatives, elderly relatives, and then in the evening we usually have we go to one side of Kieran's families for a big family dinner, and then the next lunch time, so the next day's lunch, I go to a friend's house who always has a lunch for that friend's house, and then the next evening we usually have dinner with the other side of the family. So that's a typical first and second day of Eid for us. And the thing is, when I first arrived, I used to get more money than I gave out in terms of eating, but now I'm older. I'm giving out more money than I'm getting in eating. So it's not working for me at the moment. Why do Pakistanis make Eid movies like other people make Christmas movies? I don't know. I think there's a really good question, Siddiq Ali. I think we need to make a you see, Christmas, you've got to understand with Christmas, the idea of Christmas, or the modern idea of Christmas, the sort of the cultural aspect of Christmas rather than the religious aspect of Christmas. So the cultural aspect of, you know, trees and snow and mince pies and all of that, and Christmas puddings and crackers and decorations and all that. A lot of that was created in the 19th century. Dickens had a lot to do with it. Charles Dickens had a lot to do with it, and the Christmas Carol. So a lot of that was developed and created, and then has been marketed since. Coca-Cola and all these people have subsequently marketed it. And I think that what we here in Pakistan aren't very good at is creating a sort of something that brings us universality for all the people to join in and celebrate, because we're so divided. We're saying, well, that's not culturally appropriate, or that's not right, or that's not right. And then, you know, people are so, excuse me, but they're so sort of often, you know, sensitive about what's, you know, because of the religion aspect that gets caught up, and so no one's really developed a cultural um, um, angle towards a universal cultural angle towards celebrating Eid. Perhaps we could go about doing that. But it's a good, interesting question that you raised, Ellie. Isa, similar to Secret Santa, names can be drawn and gifts can be bought for each other. The gifts can be mailed. I like that, Isa. Great one. Great one. That's really good. That's a really, really good idea. Yeah. Online parties would suck, wouldn't they? I don't know. We've had online get-togethers. I mean, they're not the same. Don't get me wrong. But I had a chat with all my friends the other night. That was quite fun. I mean, no food. No, but what you can do is what about? Have you heard the idea of potluck, where everyone brings a dish? But what you can do is say, okay, so my dish, and then you can eat that food in front of the others, and then everyone can tell them each other what their dish is. That could be quite a fun little activity. Okay, yes, charades. Yes, everyone knows charades. Great. Danish, I hope this ease on the lockdown a bit during Eid. I know COVID cases are increasing at an alarming rate, but I hope things get better in the next 20 days. Danish, I think you are. I think you're going to be disappointed. Yeah, I mean, I hope so too, but I think it's on the increase, unfortunately. Aftab Shah, how come your accent is not Scouse? I know you're my neighbour in Birkenhead, Merseyside. Well, you know, I could do like a Scouse accent, you know, but no, I'm a posh boy, so I don't have a Scouse accent. Like, you know, and if I did have a Scouse accent, every other word would be a very rude garly. It'd be like the F word, you know. So that's why I don't have a Scouse accent. Aftab Shah. Okay, Mohammed Nakash Gondol. We can play games and we can be on a group video chat and we can share everything, whatever we're doing on Eid Day at home. Yep. Any specifics though, Rabi? Naksha. Let me know. Nice to see you after so long, George. You never changed. It's still like 5 years before, mashallah. Thank you, Rabia. Thank you. I just had a haircut. You might have thought differently had I been a few days ago. See me. Danish is very optimistic, I'm afraid. Yes, I agree, Shazia. I think Danish is being optimistic. I don't think we're going to be out for Eid. So, Shazia, what can, you know, you've got, I know, family in the UK. What would you do in order to engage with them on Eid? How can we make this Eid, as I say, the topic today is what can we do to make this Eid special for ourselves as well as others? Because we are going to be confined to our homes and we're going to be unable to visit friends, family, as well as the mosque. So, and this is going to be an Eid like no other. So what can we do to make this Eid special for ourselves as well as others? Let me know. Are you going to dress up this Eid? How will you connect with your family? Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. No one is joining me for a chat today. I don't know why. I'd love to speak to anyone. I'm going to put the link out once more for anyone who wants to join me on this link. Okay, right. Where are we? We can play games. Yep. Okay. Charles is saying, but maybe that's better. Christmas is so commercialized now back home. Yeah, Christmas is too commercialized, and actually the actual message of Christmas often gets lost. Yeah, I agree. That's a good point. Muhammad, I think on the Eid, most of us will be on social media, so this is going to be the social media Eid. Perhaps I should do an Eid special. Perhaps we can do an Eid special. Perhaps I can get somebody on for Eid, special guests. Who would you like me to try and get for Eid? And we can have an Eid special. And I can wish all my At Home with George, Daisy George family, Eid Mubarak. Rabia, nice. Okay, I've read that. Okay. Aftab Shah, can I join you online as I bother you every day? Yeah, sure, Aftab, come and join me. I liked your story yesterday. Yes, Shazia, that public schooling pays a lot of money gone into this accent. From UK, London, lockdown, I don't know when we'll open. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be open for Eid in London. Hello, good morning from Paris. Hi, Mohammed Raza. Paris, kaise hain? Are you, what is an iftar like in Paris? What kind of goodies do you have for iftar? Do you have some nice garam croissant or pan au chocolat or yum yum yum. We've got somebody online. Hello, Naveed. Hello. Hello. Nope, we've lost Naveed. Okay. Aftab, my few mates from St. Helens, they got typical Scouse accent. I'm quite good understanding them. Okay. Okay, well, here you are. Let's. So,
morning, George.
Scouse accent there, Naveed? Good morning.
How are you doing, Pa?
Good.
I'm just at home today. Now working is weekend, innit? So I goes 7 o'clock was after Sari. I was waiting for you to join the George in 7 o'clock, and then I'll knock out.
Okay. Well, you should go back to bed. Go back to sleep.
Yeah, I'll go to sleep. Obviously, in the weekdays, I can't really sleep because I go to work in the morning, like 6, half 6, and then all day been working. So the weekend is like just only playing for the sleeping.
Yeah. Great.
So tell me.
So how are you going to celebrate Eid? Do you live alone or do you live?
Yeah, I live alone.
So what are you going to do to celebrate Eid?
Well, normally it's my mates and we get together and pray the Eid together. Normally my mates, they live in Bolton, Bolton.
Right. But what are you going to do this Eid? You can't meet up with your mates.
Well, I don't know. No plans yet. We'll see. Hopefully the lockdown will finish before Eid. That's what we hoping. So let's see.
It's not going to happen.
Oh, well, let's hope for the best.
Well, yeah.
Anyway, keep the hopes high.
Keep the hopes high, yeah. So I'm just getting back to some of the comments. My mum recently came up to me and told me she had an idea for this Eid. I asked her what we thought we could do. She told me that we could dress up, order nice food, and just talk to each other. Hey, isn't that simple? That's just dress up, order nice food, and just talk to each other. How good are the conversations now that we are forced to converse because we have nothing else to occupy us? We are having greater, more profound conversations with our friends and our family because we are having to stop from the daily grind. And I think that's fantastic, Syndicate Ali. I think that's really good. Are you stopping at the moment? Are you reaching out to old friends and everybody?
Yeah, well, to be honest, this lockdown, we can't really go. Everyone want the social distance, just the WhatsApp groups and calls and things like that's connected. There's nothing like, there's no aftar parties like used to be aftar parties and get together and eat. Nothing this year. Everyone their home and eat and cook and stuff like that. So it's totally different.
Shazi's written, we just had a very positive experience with Zoom. Unfortunately, it was a funeral, but I realized that we can get a huge gathering of friends and family together from all over the world in a really unique way. So that does show you the fact that technology does allow us to at least attempt to recreate aspects of communal life. So whether it be a funeral or in this case, we're talking about Eid, we can get friends and family together. Thank you, Shazia, for that. That was really interesting. Aftab Shah, you want us, Bobby and me on Eid special, do you?
Yeah, I want Shanira Bobby.
Acha, okay. I'll see
You're the best pair to me. I mean, you both you killed me every time I just watch your videos and you both, incredible job. I mean, not me, a lot of my friends, even one of my mates, Zia spoke to you that day as well, his name Qasim Shah. We both normally watch together, and every time in the new video came, he goes, "Do you see that Desi George new video came out?" And I goes, "No," and then we watch together even sometime.
Acha.
Yeah. So I mean, when the new videos came, sometimes I tell him you know what, this new video came. Sometimes he texts me, and then we get together and then watch it.
Oh, great! Thank
So
you.
that's why we want you and Bobby again.
Okay. Okay.
Why not you do a video with your Mrs. Karen?
Fair. I will do one. I will do one. She's with the kids at the moment. But,
No, on the Eid special, I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay. We'll do one. We'll do
Yeah.
one.
So that would be the best. You don't need to call anyone. She'll be next to you, and then you'll see how the the East and Western culture live together and in same roof under the same roof.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, George. So tell me.
After, do you have any Gora friends in the UK?
Yeah, Bear friends. I mean, the one I told you, St. Helen, there's Scouse in it. There's Gora.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Gora. Proper, like I said to you, like proper Scouse accent. And then when I was, like a big. Actually, I met him through the work when I was used to working, and when he used to call me, and I go, "What are you saying?" So every time I told him, "Oh, can you text me, please?" Because I don't know what he's saying on the phone. So every time I say, just please text me because I don't know what you're saying on the phone. That's Scouse accent was that hard. But now I'm used to it. It's been like for 9-8 years now. I know him, so I'm quite good now with him.
Great.
Yeah. So.
Well, thanks. Great talking to you, Remexa. I think you've just joined. You're saying, can anyone join you live, and how? Yes, I have put the link in the YouTube page on the YouTube chat. So look at the link. It's streamyard.com and then a series of letters and numbers. Click on that, but you have to click on it on either a Chrome or a Firefox browser. So Remexa, if you have a Chrome or Firefox browser, copy that link, paste it into your Firefox or Chrome browser, and you can join me, Remexa. I'd love to chat with you. So please come and join me and tell me about what you're doing with Eid.
George, I have a question for you. Again, yeah. If I tell you to throw a ball in direction, we should go to the certain place, and come back in the same speed. I mean, more speed than that you throw it.
Sorry,
so which direction you have a ball, and I tell you to throw it in a direction.
Yeah.
The ball will go in direction and the speed and come back in the same speed but opposite direction. How are you going to throw that ball?
You're going to throw it at a wall?
No.
What? How? Is this another riddle? How?
No. Should I answer or?
Yeah, answer.
Up.
Oh. Okay, Mr. Riddles, you're coming up with some great riddles.
So well, that's key for you, and I'll ask the judge in the morning. Just bear with me, boy. Like I'll ask you every day one question. So let's see.
Okay. Thanks,
okay.
Aftab.
No worries. You take care, mate. Nice one. Thank you. Cheers. Bye. Bye.
Okay, Rabia is saying bring Shinira Akram with you as well. Okay, Rabia, I'll try and get Bobby on. Where you donate your zakat this Ramzan? That's a very good question. I don't think we've decided where we've donated. We donated quite a lot recently because of the lockdown, and obviously there are various charities that have been asking for funds for daily wage earners. And so we've donated to a number of different charities there. But I don't know where we're going to donate our zakat this year. This is usually sort of Kieran's domain. So I'll find out where she's going to donate it. Right. Oh, so Mohammed Raza is telling us about iftar in Paris. It's 9 p.m. My God, that's a long run. That's a long fast. We have luxury to have desi food for iftar because we have many Pakistani shops still open in lockdown. Acha. In iftar, we have pakoras, samosas, fruit chaat. Seems like desi food iftar. Ooh, I don't know. For me, pakoras, samosas, fruit chaat, I get that very easily here in Pakistan. So that's not very exciting for me. If I was in Paris, I'd be having pain au chocolat and croissants and all the yummy Parisian fruit and tarts and food. Abdul Mueed Babar. I'm sure people have Eids before when they dress up and stay at home. Maybe this time it's just for the wrong reasons. Let's just brighten up and look for positives. Oh, I agree, Abdul. We should be looking for positive. Absolutely, and that's why I'm talking about how we can make sure it is a positive, joyous, celebratory Eid this year. Syndicate Ali, should we focus more on long-term projects like the Basha Dam, which will be put up, which will put us in a difficult position if we don't build it by 2025, or short-term projects like the Tiger Force? Ooh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether we should be funding the Basha Dam at all. Actually, I think that's a big capital project that we really shouldn't be. They shouldn't be asking donations from the public for that. I don't know much about the Tiger Force. I know that's set up by Imran Khan in response to COVID-19, but I don't know how well it's doing. Anyway, how will you connect with your family? Let me know. And if anyone wants to join me, I'm still waiting for Rumexa. Rumexa, join me. Click on the link, this link, and click on it, and on Chrome or on Firefox, and you can then chat with me in the show. Let me know. How's everybody doing? Otherwise, if I'm not hearing from anybody else, I'm going to have to call it early. Take care. Let me know. Okay. Well, that is the topic today. Is what can we do to make this Eid special for ourselves as well as others? Let me know. A beat. Otherwise, I will end the broadcast. I think that's probably it. Anyway, lovely chatting to everybody. Look after yourselves, and I will see you next time on Monday. Not day off tomorrow, but we'll see you on Monday. Until then, Kuda Hafiz.